Okay, so I totally couldn't find that video that she posted, so I guess when I do, I'll let you know. Commercial break. This is one of the things I got at the convention. It's just out for sticker book Christmas market. Super cool. It's Jennifer Herbeck. You'll love it. It will remind you of Germany in many ways. Oh, there we go. Super cute. Tons of stickers in here and high quality stuff for children. Look at this ice rink. There's stickers all over the ice rink. Okay, that was book number 1. Loved it. Okay, and you guys love books. I hate watching me talk, probably. Here's this one, 1950s fashion. How cute is that? So, you got the Elvis jacket, an outfit. You put on the doll inside here. And Cafe Society, rock and roll. This is so cute. Okay, so that was that. Quick commercial because this is taking a long time. I really appreciate your patience, but I totally want you guys to hear everything I heard. Mandy Golightly. You might hear her name again. She's a super cute lady who's admittedly very introverted, quiet, and never fit in until she joined Usborne. Who feels like that? Okay. She talked about customer service, which I really love. She said, you want to do a lot of stuff for your hostess because your hostess is going to a lot of work for her party. You offer to make phone calls for her, obviously, once she has decided who she's inviting. And you offer to make her phone calls for the reminder calls because they're her friends. So, like, if she's reminding them, she's not just going to be like, hey, come to my party, bye-bye, okay, bye. It's going to be, so hey, how's your day been? Blah, blah. If she has 20 people she wants to call to remind about the party the next day, it's going to take 200 minutes, you know. Whereas if you offer to call, most likely your call will go to the voicemail, and it'll take you 10 minutes. If you even know the person, you know, then that'll be a 10-minute phone call for you, but you won't have 20 of those. So you might explain that to her. It also could help her with her party. It's also your first contact with her friends, so if you offer to make that phone call, they've already heard your voice. They know that you're excited about the party, and they're not just wandering into a strange situation. They're like, oh yeah, you called me yesterday, that's cool. Um, Mandy Golightly chooses to mingle before the party. She doesn't greet them, hey, I'm Wendy, the book lady, in the beginning. Some people do, which is great, but she has decided her personality doesn't do that. So she just loves to have conversation with them, get to know them. She actually never even mentions books for them unless they ask, which I think is cool too. She says, you know, have your open date card ready for the end of the spiel because you just skip a whole lot of waffling around about a calendar if you have that ready. And that's what she calls that customer service because she can help her future hostess nail down a date quicker, which I thought was a huge, I don't know what that was, but it was neat to me. She said, don't leave them and love them. In other words, don't love them and leave them. So she makes thank you calls to her attendees the next day. She just says, thank you for letting me share the books with you. You made a terrific selection, and I look forward to seeing you again. Click. So again, she mostly goes to voicemails because nobody knows her number, and it's a quick deal. And that's what I found out last week when I did 5 customer care calls. I'd had a Facebook party, and I'd never seen these people, and I was like, you know what, they need to hear my voice. And I never got around to calling them. So I listened to an audio training on customer care calls, and I wrote down the script, and I called them. It's awesome. Super easy. All right. When she gives the books from the party, she tags a photo of all the free books that her hostess got. I think I've seen Carrie do that. And she says, and she puts a huge thank you for hosting on Facebook on that woman's page, not on the event, but on the page, so that her friends know, you know, what an awesome deal she got. So a handwritten thank you to the hostess is a must. And actually, Usborne does sell those in the business supplies, so you don't have to use an Usborne thank you. And she does truly believe that fortune is in the follow-up. So 2 to 3 weeks after the books have been delivered, she calls them again and she says, "Thank you so much for your order. I really enjoyed talking with you about whatever we talked about. And again, your selection was great. Let me know if you'd like to know how you can use hostess dollars for your future purchase instead of your own." Ching ching, ching ching. Nice phrase there. Um, she also says you can use Excel to write your notes about the customers. You know, this person ordered a new book about in case if that customer likes a book about tractors and you know that there's a new book about tractors, you can search on your Excel worksheet for tractors, see who has already had a purchase like that, and let them know, hey, I'm just calling to let you know that, Usborne has released a new book about tractors. I think you'd really enjoy it. So give me a call back. And then another lady mentioned in the seminar, she said, I offer a customer service to busy moms. In other words, if there's a lot of children at the party, I offer to take them aside, and I ask the other guests to kind of watch their kids for a minute so I can have some one-on-one time with her, which is a great service, I think, if kids happen to be there. Another woman brings stencil cards and just parchment paper, sticks it on a table at the party, so if there are children, they're occupied over there, and that's about it. The coolest part about Mandy Golightly, I thought, was her idea that during the party, she uses an index card. She hands it out to everybody and says, I want you all to write an early memory of you reading a book. And so people write their early memory. They think, they reminisce, and then they're in touch with this feeling. Oh yeah, this is what I could do for my kids. These books are high value and last a long time, and I could provide this sort of memory to my children. That's kind of the emotion she's trying to get to. And then on the back of these cards, she asks the guests to write a nice thing about the hostess. And at the end of the party, after they've all talked about it and that sort of thing, and she's collected up raffle tickets and the index cards, she's handed out the catalogs, she gives these cards to the hostess as a thank you again for hosting them. And the reactions she's gotten from hostesses are pretty intense. So sorry this was so long, but this class was awesome.